What are business models? A business model is something that describes the essence of a strategy of a new business, or any business for that matter. It describes how that business, how that company, how that startup makes money. It basically describes how a company can do three things: create value, deliver value, and capture value. A company creates value developing products and services and or providing solutions to their customers. However, if those products and services are not accessible to customers, that's not enough. So the company also needs to deliver that value. Make those products and services accessible to their customers. And besides that, the company, the startup, also needs to capture value. So the company needs to receive something in exchange from the products and services they are providing, for their offerings, for their value proposition. So there's need to be something that the company will get back, will receive in return for all the good value it's providing to its customers. So without doing all those three things, you don't have a business. So just having a good product or a good technology, that is not enough. Usually there are 9 main dimensions, 9 main aspects that need to be described to contemplate a full business model. First of them is customer segments, which is the heart of a business model. Then value proposition, what value we can deliver to those customer segments. Next, relationship, how do we intend to have a relationship with those customers, particularly how we intend to do 3 things: acquire customers, retain or maintain customers, and grow our business with customers. So this is the get, keep, and grow. So we need to understand what actions, what things we're going to do to achieve those 3 things: get customers, keep customers, and grow our business with customers. Then we need to think about channels. What channels we're going to use to maintain all the forms of relationships we intend to keep with customers. Basically, channels are used to allow our customers to know that we exist, provide information for customers to evaluate our products and services, allow our customer to purchase our product, make it possible for our products and services to be delivered to our customer, and finally, 5th place, allow that our company will establish and maintain a relationship after the sale have occurred. So how we're going to do after sales relationship, all kinds of services or different types of relationships that we want to establish or should establish with our customers after the sale. In order to do all those things and also produce our products and services, we need to look also to key activities. So what are the key activities our business need to perform? To do activities and to do all the wonderful things we want to do for our customers, we need resources. So what are the key resources we're going to need to make all our business happen, the whole business model to work? Next, what partners are required to make our business successful? Many times there are things activities we don't want to do, or we cannot do. And there are resources that we don't have or we don't want to have. So we usually rely on partners to be able to help us with those activities or with those resources. And finally, the cost structure. Cost structure is a key element in our business model. Actually, besides cost structure, there is still another dimension, which is the sources of revenue. So what kind of revenues we think our business will be able to generate from its customers. So when we balance, or when we try to balance cost structure with sources of revenue, we can evaluate if our business model is sustainable or not. If at some point in time, it cannot be at the beginning, but at least some point in time in the future, we might be able to generate more revenues than we have costs. So the analysis of the business model is very important to understand. If we have a good business model, if we have a chance to survive, if a business has a chance to survive. So the business model needs to be scalable, replicable and scalable. So can we perform the business model more than once? Can we replicate it many times, hundreds of times, thousands of times with different customers? Can we do that over and over and over? That's very important to the success of a new business. And also it is sustainable or viable, meaning will it at some point in time generate more revenues than will generate costs or incur in costs. So being able to develop a very good business model is key to the success of many of the most important companies that we know today, like Google, Amazon, Facebook, so Netflix, Instagram. So all those companies, they have very innovative business models with different sources of revenue that make their companies grow and attract a lot of investment. And what is the business model canvas? The canvas is a tool. It's considered to be, if not the best tool, one of the best tools there is to describe a business model. So the canvas can be used to describe the business model, visualize the business model, evaluate the business model, and improve or change the business model. So the canvas is a very important tool, very effective tool to manage business models and help them improve and change and pivot to find the best business model we can have to increase the success of our businesses.